Alright, we're continuing with standard form review and place value review in standard form. And this one was a bit tricky. I actually had to go ahead and try it a couple times because the wording is very difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and do the ones that I think were the hardest, which is really two of these, and I'm only going to show you how to do one of these. So part one says to solve, then write your sum in standard form. Use the place value mat on a separate sheet to help you if necessary. And if you need it, the place value sheet is on the other side. And I actually did have to use mine. So, and there's no shame in that. You want to make sure your math is correct because any small number that's off automatically makes your problem incorrect. So we're going to go ahead and do problem A and B. Okay, so it says 1,000 plus 2,000 equals blank. Well, you know that 1 plus 2 is 3, and the thousands are the same, so we add these together. So 3,000. Now they want this in standard form. Right now this is partially standard and partially word form. So standard form is when all you see is numbers, just numbers. And I know using my place value, if I go, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you, well, I have 3,000. So really what this becomes is 3 over 1,000. And that's exactly what I'm gonna write over here, which is 3 thousandths. All right, and then we're going to continue on. Okay, and we're going to do problem B. It says 35 thousandths plus 8 thousandths equals blank thousandths. Well, if you can't add this in your head, I do want you to do the work here, and I'm going to go ahead and do it right here in the space. 35 plus 8. Well, I know 8 plus 5 is 13, leave a 3, carry a 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 35 thousandths plus 8 thousandths is 43 thousandths. Again, we have partial standard and partial word form. So now they want us to break this down more. So I have, if we put this on the number line, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. We have, and I'm going to use the one that we have 43 thousandths. Well, now you'll see that we actually have 4 hundredths and 3 thousandths. So now I'm going to go ahead and write that into my spaces over here. I have 4 hundredths and 3 thousandths. And again, we still have partial word and partial standard form. Now we're going to write this in standard form right over here on this tiny little line. And looking back on our chart, we'll see that, oh, well, it's going to be 43 thousandths because we have a 3 in the thousands place. So I'm going to write 43 over 1,000. All right, and you're going to continue this process with the other 3 problems that you have. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just do one of these problems. It says solve using the standard algorithm. Standard algorithm literally means to line up your decimals and go ahead and just solve a problem. And we're going to go ahead and do, let's do the big daddy down here, D, 56 and 4 hundredths plus 3 and 7 hundredths. So to do that one, I'm going to have to line up my decimals and show work. Always show your work with math. Even if you are a mathematician and you can do it in your head, it's still really good to double check your work. So I'm going to do 56 and 4 hundredths plus 3 and 7 hundredths. Now remember, you got to line up the decimals. You don't just put them wherever you want. It's going to completely ruin your number. And we're adding. So 7 plus 4 is 11, and we're going to leave a 1, carry 1. 0 plus 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. I'm going to bring down the decimal because they are basically decimal plus a decimal is a decimal. 6 plus 3 is 9. And then always remember, if you have a number in a place value spot and nothing on the bottom when you're adding, always imagine that there is a 0 there. 5 plus 0 is 5, which means your answer is 59 and 11 hundredths. And that's all you're going to do for problems A through C.